You are listening to High Minds, the podcast where we elevate the conversation on culture, sports, politics, and entertainment. Stay tuned for a higher perspective at the intersection of everything.
What's going on?
Howdy do. Howdy doody. What's going on? It's been a week, man. It's been like it's Friday. In the words of Rebecca Black, it's Friday. The prophet, the should be Grammy winner, Rebecca Black. Yeah, it's Friday. It's been a week. It's been an interesting week. It's been a good week, and now I don't know why my dogs are barking.
Good week. Good. Yeah, this week has been a good, busy. It's been a crazy week. It's still not over. Gosh, it flows into the weekend now. This weekend's a busy weekend. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. Vegas is popping right now. We got WrestleMania. So WrestleMania out here it's crazy. The whole city's like WrestleMania now.
Is that still popular? WrestleMania, WWE.
Oh my god,
bigger than ever.
Crazy here. It's been all week. It's all week. But so just like people, there's so much just events, so many things going on.
We traded in our cars for Lindsay got a Santa Fe hybrid. So it gets really good gas mileage. It goes in, the EV mode and all that shit.
Yeah, I love our hybrid.
I looked at how many miles you get to drive before filling up. It's like 500 and some odd. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I could drive to LA on basically a tank of gas.
Yeah, like Sarah has her hybrid, and
it's beautiful.
I love it. Like when I go wait for like drop her off at Tanning or something, you can just sit in it and you're on battery. So you can just chill, air conditioner blasting, you don't have to have a car running.
That's smart.
Especially out here, it's hot. Hot.
Makes me jealous though, because 2 days later, this is Murphy's Law, I think, right? My alternator goes out in my truck, which is my only car now, is a 1998 Ford Ranger. That's how it always goes. And a Ford Ranger. And this motherfucker, the alternator starts going out. And right now we're down to one car for the weekend.
No.
And it's like I had to drive Lindsay to work, and then she's got to drive me to work at 6 a.m. tomorrow to go to the farmer's market. Sucks for her.
But yeah, that's a cool car. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, I already kind of like it. I mean, it beeps a lot at me. It confuses me. I'm not used to but it's like it's telling you all sorts of things. It's like you're in fucking. Sounds like a spaceship kind of when you're pulling in. Woo!
Yeah. You have to get used to it. It's going to take you a while. It'll take you a while to get all used to because when you go to a hybrid, there's just little things, but it's easy.
I mean, it's cool though.
But all the new technology too, all the technology stuff, like
it's wild.
Which is weird because I have a 2019 Subaru Ascent, which I drive now, and Sarah has a 2019 the Lexus hybrid, and my Subaru has so much more technology than her Lexus does. So going back to the two, it's weird because mine, which I don't always like, it's one of those cars where if it gets too close to a lane, it'll like steering wheel will it'll literally almost steer for you as you're driving.
It does that
eyesight. So you have to get used to that because if you're just kind of driving and you kind of just veer to the line a little bit, it'll like the steering wheel will move and if you're not paying attention, it kind of shocks you for me, like going whoa, because it's like it'll like
it even beeps when people pull away at the light and you don't pull away right away. It goes beep, 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 beep. And you're like, what do you, Jesus, all right. I'm going. I'm going.
Does it have, mine has the, where you can step on the gas and you can let it go. It just holds you.
Oh yeah.
So you don't roll and stuff.
Yeah.
But the one thing, so I go through with my car, I don't care. I go through I have a car wash. We have car washes out here that everyone uses and, I go through every other day, but you have to remember with those cars, you have to turn that off. Because you'll go in the car wash and then you'll stop and then you look like a jackass because it's you're taking your foot off the gas. I'm in neutral. Because it holds. It's like the boom.
Yeah.
The boom. You're looking like the jackass. Everyone's filming your car. You're trying to jank it.
They look like they got hydraulics in it.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, and you have to go try to find the button to turn that thing off, and
I'm gonna remind Lindsay that.
So yeah, because you're gonna look like the biggest. You're not at first. You're not gonna know what's because you don't think of that.
Think of it, yeah.
And then it's
funny.
And every now and then you'll forget it's on before you go in there. So it's like here I have a membership, so I go through the thing like every few days. If you forget, so I just leave mine off now. I got tired of looking like a jackass at the car.
Like something I'd be too stoked about, but we got that. And then I got, because I own my own business, I always get fucked by taxes, right? I mean, small businesses, you're not rewarded for owning small businesses in America. But this year, we still had to pay, but it wasn't nearly as much as I thought it was going to be. So we put aside a lot more money than I thought I'd have to. And so it's nice to get that. It's almost like we got a refund of.
I know. That's awesome. And that's kind of like what happened with us. We still had to pay, but we're not paying as much, not nearly as much. And that so it helped us. And then, and we got some more good tax news from past taxes of a law or the finally got overturned. And now we're getting back taxes for.
Did you have to pay taxes on the PG&E and all the insurance shit for the fire? Yeah. You have to pay taxes on that's income for you.
So that's what we just finally got approved. But it's been going on for the last 2 years. So it finally got approved. It just took this long to finally get signed and done. So we had to pay taxes on all that shit.
That doesn't make sense. So you have a house, you lose your house, all your shit.
Yeah.
You get money for that from a settlement and all that. Whatever it is, insurance and claim and all that. And then that's taxed as income? That doesn't seem right at all. That's fucked up.
No, that's why I like all these disasters and fires people, but now they're finally making laws for certain things. Now, if it's just a house fire, it's different. They're trying. Ours got changed because it was
multi-billion-dollar thing, right? Like
it was. Well, there's levels. So there's levels in which a disaster falls in, and ours was the highest. Ours was considered a catastrophic event. So as soon as they labeled it a catastrophic event, that was the top. Like, what happened. So they're trying to get things like that, national disasters, things like that weren't, out of your control, or, not you burning your house down because you left your, stove on.
Yeah. But something
you get a claim. You're gonna have to. I think you're not gonna be able to. You're gonna have to claim tax and stuff on that if you it's weird.
Right. But you shouldn't have claimed taxes because that should not be taxable income in my book.
No, it sucks, and it is, and it's. Yeah, so that got passed, and now we're actually getting all that back, which is really nice. So,
that's good. That's the way.
So that was like I was kicking off our week, which was like, oh, sweet, that was like good news, and we didn't have to pay this much this year. Also, was a little good news. And then last night we went to Carrot Top last night. I went to a Carrot Top show.
He's still rocking.
Yeah. He's 60 years old.
Is he really? I would have never guessed that. If the over under, he's been
doing comedy. You know how long he's been doing comedy in his show?
Well, now that he's 60, I'm going to guess
40,
30 years, 40
years. So I think he's 55 years old.
He was born in 65. Now he's 60.
Is he 60? Yeah, 60. Dang. So he's been doing comedy for 40 years. It's crazy. It's Carrot Top. He's been on everything, all over everything, and it was fun. It was fun. It was a fun show. This was Luxor. Yeah, it was fun. He came into the crowd and and where our seats were, it was like, I'm like, oh, he's coming down our aisle because we had the widest aisle. I'm like, oh no, great, here he comes. And we were the first couple seats, and he stops at Landon because Landon has long hair and stuff. And he stops at Landon. He's like, "Oh, I love your hair." He's all, "We should form a band." Takes his headband off, puts it on Landon, So we're in the theater, and the spotlight's on us, and this is a sold out theater. It was only, I think it's this theater is not huge, probably 400 seats, 500 seat theater, maybe, or maybe more. The atrium at Luxor. And so he's putting his headband on Landon, and he's just sitting there and
sweaty ass.
Comes and grabs. Yeah. Then he's, I got to get that back. I have to pay for that shit. He puts it back, and then he like goes to me and like grabs my shoulders, like, and he stops, like, wow, you're a solid man. Like this. And I'm like, what's up? He shakes my hand, keeps walking. I'm like, oh damn. So it was pretty cool. It was fun. We had fun. It was me, Sarah, Landon, and Drew.
Nice.
But yeah, it was cool. It was fun. We had.
I just found out that In the Heights is going to be touring. That's the Lin-Manuel Miranda musical. I don't normally like.
Oh musicals, yeah.
But I love Lin-Manuel Miranda. It's going to be in Sacramento in August. So we're.
Wasn't that a movie?
They made it a movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I
love the movie. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
And Elise is like geeking out again on Hamilton. We do love Hamilton.
Oh yeah. Musicals are so awesome.
Musicals are cool when they're done right. Yeah.
So it's like, dang, so we did that, and I think they're going to a concert tonight. They're getting ready to leave to go to some concert. We got tickets for a friend. That's what's crazy out here. You come and just get tickets to all kinds of stuff. So some country concert they're going to, and then and we were we never gamble ever, really, like really never. So we were going to pick. My son Landon works in South Point Casino at the cinema at the movie theater there. So we go, I was picking him up, and like we went like an hour early. I was like, let's go grab a beer, watch the hockey game was on. And we're sitting at the bar playing video poker. And we're playing. And then Sarah, boom, hits a royal flush. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, damn.
Royal flush?
Yeah.
$1,000
She's like, boom.
Oh, damn. Out.
Yeah, then I'd win a 90. So we walked in we bet 40 each. I walked away with 90, and she walked away with like 1,100 and something bucks.
Jesus.
I was like, damn. I was like, hell yeah. So
that's fucking awesome.
We always play video poker. What's your best odds? You sit at the bar, you throw 40 bucks in. You can sit there, watch a game. I drank 4 beers, for free. And she had a couple cocktails and played video poker, and I walked away with 90. The lowest I got to was like $20 on my thing.
And even if you lost 40 bucks, not a big deal.
You lose 40 bucks and you sat there, watched a game, had some beers and drinks. We ended up I tipped the bartender 50 or 60 bucks. We left. And we left. I mean, I normally wouldn't tip 50, 60 bucks, but I won 1,100 bucks. They were cool. They were cool and nice. So I was like, yeah, I'll throw them some money. Hey, here you guys go. They remember you, especially when you're local. When you go in there, we go in there, Landon's there. That's how you get the nice stiff drinks, and you never have to pay for drinks. But
the way they pour those motherfuckers in Vegas, man. Tell you what.
Pretty much. But yeah, so that was cool. That was like a fun, like, hell yeah. Got some in and out on the way home, and like felt like winners.
But gangster love, man.
Yeah, and then see, like those winnings, I have a jar. I put the money in the jar, and then like we go out, go grab drinks. I'll grab 100 out of there, and we'll go play. We'll have a good fun night. Cheap, $100. Have fun. The atmosphere is fun. That's why I like going to watching games in the casino. It's just the atmosphere. You sit at the bar with the video poker machine, throwing 40 bucks. All you do is throw 40 bucks, so you're just getting the drinks gone. As long as you have that man, you keep playing. So on the other side of the machine, they have a light. So when you're betting over 20 bucks, that light will click. And you just sit there and, video poker is $1.25 a hand, and the odds are so much. That's why you can play for an hour off 40 bucks if you're just.
What are the odds of a royal flush, though? What are the odds that she would have hit that royal flush odds?
I don't know.
In video poker,
I don't know what it is.
1 in 649,740.
There you go.
Looks like, according to 102.7 VGS. I guess that's a radio station. That's one in over 600,000. You've hit one before?
Yeah, I've hit one also. So mine was
on video poker or regular poker?
Yeah, no, video poker.
Video.
Yeah, I play now. I only play really video poker
Sick.
and the pop craps.
Mm-hmm.
And if I just want to mess around and play and have like I don't care, like I know I'm gonna lose, $100. I just want to have fun. I'll go play like the penny slots, things like that, because they're fun. They're all the lights and all that stuff. There's chances you can win on them, but your odds are just crazy. At least video poker, you can play for longer periods of time if you know how to play.
Yeah.
There's also a way to play video poker. You have to play the game right. And it's just, eventually it's just that game you're going to play for 2 hours. Most people don't want to do that. But if you're sitting there at a bar watching a hockey game, a few hockey games, a few people are there, you're talking, you're getting drinks, watching the game. What's $40? That's nothing, to go out to, for a couple hours.
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to hit Vegas after our road trip, that's going to be our last stop on the road trip. We were debating it, and then we got we're getting it's like $8,500 basically from the tax. I was like, fuck, we're going to Vegas, so might as well make the road trip a couple days extra.
Yeah, well,
so that'll be good. We'll do a live stream in Vegas, I guess. We should.
So we should do.
Maybe we should get a night again in fucking Fremont or something.
Yeah, at the D or something. That way we can go over and use the pool at Circa.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was called the D.
Yeah, we can use the pool at the Circa. That's the one, the outdoor sports betting, like screens are huge.
It'll be hot by then.
Outdoor. Yeah, that's why I use the pool for a pool day, half a pool day.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do that a night. That'll be cool. It'll be fun. Let's go stay. I found the rooms. I know which rooms are the ones that open up the windows right to the stage.
Oh, okay. So good. Yeah.
One of the casinos. It's at the. It's actually. I don't know though, because these rooms are so small. Because it's the oldest hotel, I believe, in casino in Vegas.
It's the same one we stayed at, right?
No, it's the one down. It's the original. Oh. It's the original one. It was 1906 when it was built.
Do we have to spoon?
The rooms are so tiny. Like the guy walked in the bathroom and he's like, if you're kind of a bigger guy, I don't know if you can get in the bathroom. You have to squeeze to get in and then close the door. And then because it was made for how I guess little people were back in the day.
Well, my last house that I lived at in Chico here had a bathroom like that. It was so small. And it was the main bathroom.
It was crazy, but the windows, they have two windows and they open up and it's like you're behind. It's the gold. Is it the Golden Gate? I believe it's one of those at the end. It's right next to the farthest stage by the Pinky's Donuts in the plaza. Mm. But the windows open up and there's the stage, the main stage, till 2 a.m. The windows rattle to the music. Mm-hmm. It's like the bass going, it's like boom, 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 boom. Your windows are it's that loud. It's crazy though. But if you don't care, you just want one night of just
one night
noise, just craziest. You open your windows up and just fucking hear the live music playing all night.
Do you think our girlfriends will be down there?
Oh yeah, you can just talk to them. You can talk to everyone right there. If they're right there,
walking around with their peacock feathers or whatever the fuck they were.
Yeah, they trap you in. That was uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was weird. When they started circle, I was like, oh man.
I lost all ability to be social or how to get out of that situation. I was speechless, tongue-tied.
It was the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
It was, and I don't like that. Oh yeah,
if I come up to you and I want to get pictures with you with your scantily all that, I don't care. People, I'm glad that's out there. For people that want the pictures, go get the pictures. But if you gotta hunt me down and trap us with your tails, whatever the fuck it was, I didn't like that.
And I don't even care if you ask. Do you want a picture? If I say no, move on. That's the problem. You say no, and they follow you, and then they're like,
and I don't get it.
We were just sitting. Yeah, we were just sitting out talking. I think having coffee or something, or just got coffee. And they come and crowd you, and then they trap you in.
Yeah,
it's like
it wasn't even at night. It was 10 a.m. It was the next day.
Yeah, it was the morning shift.
I ain't about this shit.
We got the morning shift.
After one of those big drinks, maybe it might be a little less annoying.
But yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And when you keep telling them, and you keep asking them, can you just move? Can you just keep going? No, we're good. We're good. And they don't.
It's fucking Vegas. There's going to be dudes that you can flash your boobs in front of that are going to go for it and be all about it. You don't, come on.
See, and that's what you have to watch too, the pickpockets. So those wings and stuff, they hide shit. They hide, views. They hide cameras.
Oh,
so that's what they're doing also.
They got like a third party coming in and snatching shit up. Oh my God.
Or even them.
Jesus.
So that's what they do with the wings. They're just blocking everything. And they come in and like people, that's why here my wallet and stuff's always in my front pocket, like in my pocket, or I always buy now. So this is how I buy my pants is I have a pocket with a zipper on the front, a little zipper that I stick my wallet in. And that's all I carry with me. My phone's usually in my hand or in my front pocket. Yeah, you always Sarah walks around everything with her. I figure
you'd be one of those guys with one of those like fancy things that people are doing now with the front.
I have one, but it's for my camera. If I have my camera with me, I'll have it.
Yeah.
Because like if I have my camera with me, that's another thing. I don't wear all my stuff, but when I bring a camera and stuff, it's always on me where it's like tight on me. Sarah wears a sling. She'll have her like sling. Everything's in her purse, but it's always like on the front of her chest. It's just stuff you got to watch for that. It's a city.
I didn't even think about getting pickpocketed while they were doing that shit.
Yeah. Go to any tourist city. That's one of the big major things is pickpockets because they're there. Most people there. 90% of people on the strip that are walking and doing stuff are tourists. They're going to be there and be gone tomorrow.
And looking up.
Yeah, and by the time they find out their wallet's gone or they've been looking for it, they have to leave. They have to leave town, or they can't leave town because their ID. But that's why for sure. But that's all they're doing. They're just asking where's your fucking wallet? Where's your money? Yeah, it's always
tricksy hobbitses.
Things you pick up quick. You pick that up quick here.
Yeah, I haven't lived in a big city for a long time. I've probably lost my my street smart, head on a swivel type of shit.
Yeah, and it's not like it's just here.
No,
it's here. It's any city you go to. Like we're in New York. I love New York. New York's probably my favorite city.
Yeah,
and you have to watch yourself. And it's just any city you're in. I don't care what people say. There's not a city where you don't have to watch yourself. It's just how
watch yourself. Show me what. All right, let's take a quick break and then we'll get into
let's take a break and then let's start though. Would ya? I got a couple interesting ones. I'm gonna pour me a nice beverage.
All right. Man, that edible's kicking in.
Oh, nice. I'm willing for a little
is that a Guinness?
A little Guinness tonight.
Is that
like a little
Guinness?
It's a lovely Easter gift.
I think I was never a beer drinker before the old celiac, but Guinness would really
I love Guinness. It's right now it's my kind of beer I'm drinking right now.
My fancy was tickled by the Guinness. I do like that. It's like the creaminess and the very rich, unctuous.
Yeah, it's just great. It's great. But
yeah,
I don't know if I.
Are you allowed to do that on camera with YouTube? I'll see if the check
smoke weed.
I'll see if the check mark goes away. That means we're not live streaming anymore.
It's great root beer. I love root beer.
I do love root beer though. I do love root beer.
I do a good root beer. But
we should do a top 5 drinks, like non-alcoholic.
Have we done root beer? Have we done a top 5 root beer?
Top 5 root beers? I would have to do some taste testing.
I have a top 5 root beer. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I would have to do some taste testing.
We'll do that one.
To see. Okay, well,
Yeah, we'll copy them.
Yeah. I'll have to go to the store and line up some fucking root beers.
Yeah, just some root beers, but yeah.
Thanks
for my beverage, Lacey.
Shout out. Yeah, go first. Ask me a question. I've got.
All right, so we're doing so these were actually kind of fun. I thought.
So get through.
At first, I thought it was hard, but then I started kind of. So I looked up some, and then I just kind of started thinking of a couple, and then some. I'll kick it off. We'll do it like a. I don't know. Let's go this one. Would you rather live in the future 60 years or live in the past 60 years? Like if you could
bring out my let me bring out my app, I guess. 60 years back would be.
Yeah, so you're looking about the 60s, 60 mid 60s, 70s, 60s there.
Just in America or some random place.
Yeah, just now. Like you now.
Just
right now
where you're at. In
just
Chico,
60
California,
years in the future.
In the 60s.
60 years in the future or 60 years in the past?
I don't want to be like too existential, but with climate change, I don't even know what 60 years or like what the fuck is shit. Like it could be really fucking cool, but it could also be the
technology, healthcare. Healthcare could be crazy. So you could figure more things out where you could be healthier longer.
Sure.
So you don't live
it could be fucking, like the apocalypse.
Yeah, it could be.
Technology moves at like a the cars. Like a 2019 car looks ancient compared to like what they have now. It's like, oh, I didn't even know they had this shit. It's crazy looking.
Yeah. I mean, look how far we've come just with the internet.
Yeah. It's
we lived with like no internet, and we lived to this point. Like how far it's come since we, I remember when there was nothing.
I remember when I died of dysentery.
Yeah, and then not having it. I remember growing up, through junior high, all that stuff of not knowing what the hell's internet.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to that till high school. So it's like, and then now look what we have. Like, look what we're doing. Like, this is craziness. So it's like, so what's another 60 years going to bring? If this is how fast we.
That's okay. So the pessimist in me is like, I'm also watching Black Mirror right now, which.
Yeah.
To be fair, they're very negative about technology, and so that's one critique. But I think the worry is that there's worry. There could be worry with AI. There's worry with all that stuff. I would just be so curious to what 60 years in the future would look like. I would probably go in the future. It's hard. I mean, the hippie era would be fun, but I'm almost too curious about what the future would look like that. I'd have to go future. You?
Yeah. Oh, I'm being a hippie.
You're smoking. You're out of
here. I'm out there fucking with the dead. I'm at Shakedown Street.
It's not
Shakedown Street. My Volkswagen bus cooking.
You old head.
Cooking grilled cheeses before the show. Hell yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going back. I'm going back. I would love to live in that era. I don't know.
Well, I mean, going back, with the knowledge you have now, then you can obviously make a lot of money and have it.
Yeah, I mean, but
that's not what we're talking about here.
Yeah, just going back to that time, I think I'd rather go there than the future.
I would be curious of the future. I'm just too curious. It would get the best of me, and it could be a desolate wasteland where zombies roam the streets. Who the fuck knows? Or it could be really fucking cool.
Or it could be amazing.
It could be Avatar. Fucking incredible.
You plug in.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I've been getting more into science fiction as I've gotten older. I'm not to where Keith is, my business partner, but it's interesting. It's fascinating what we can imagine.
Who knows? I say, who knows? Look how far we've come just with the internet.
I know.
So,
and 60, I'm not going to live to be 100. I don't think. I think I've probably smoked too much weed and drank too much alcohol to live to 100. So,
yeah.
But even 20 years in the future, who knows? Like, we really.
Yeah, you don't know.
I'm confident I'm not going to be a part of colonizing Mars. Y'all have at it.
No, you can have Mars.
All right, I've got one for you.
All right, what you got?
You only get one of these things for the rest of your life: a Falcons Super Bowl or a Lakers championship. From here moving forward, the rest of your life, you're only getting one of those things.
I'm probably going to take the Falcons Super Bowl just because I haven't had one, and I've been so fucking close.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
Yeah. And I've had multiple Laker championships. So I'm happy with my Lakers.
Yeah.
My Falcons though, I haven't had it, so I would probably have to go with the Falcons.
Yeah.
Now if the Falcons already had one, if they would have won that year, I might take the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
So
you like the Lakers, huh? They got a chance to win it this year.
I know. Biggest trade flop for Dallas Mavericks.
It's looking worse and worse, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, it's bad. But so yeah, if the Falcons had a championship, I would have picked my Lakers. But since they don't, I would love to have each one of my teams at least have one. So
that's why I didn't include the Sharks in this, because I know the Sharks. It's obvious.
I mean, if it was all three of them saying and they all had them, I would probably still pick the Sharks again. So there's just something about.
I think before I
hockey.
Before I care about a Patriots championship or even a Red Sox championship, I would want like 3 or 4 Sharks. I want like that many. Like that's how much they're worth. Like
it'd have to be like annoyingly like they just win. Like okay, they're gonna win.
And they become that.
I have one of my okay. Like let someone else go have a turn. But like
what a problem to have. I would only wish.
But yeah, I don't. I mean, I'm hoping, but I don't see that happening. So, so I'm hoping just one. So, but
just one.
But yeah.
Well, I mean, in news like that, I mean, I'm praying to the gods. Tottenham is now in the semifinals of the Europa League. Oh, so, and they've sucked a fatty this year. And so they're playing this team called like Boda Glint, which is not even supposed to be there. Like they're this nothing. Like, and it would be like Tottenham to lose to them, but we should move through them and get to the championship, and then it's up to that. And it's like I'm gonna be like, oh god, here we go again. It's like watching the Sharks. That first Stanley Cup Finals they get to, we're gonna be so fucking nervous and cynical. I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, like with you. Do you want them or Sharks to win a championship?
I still got to go Sharks. I still have to go Stanley Cup just because of the longevity. I've been with them since like the 90s, dude.
Yeah, long time.
It's history. Nolan, Artis Urbe.
It's history.
But I do desperately want Tottenham to win the Europa League. That would make me really happy. Anyway, next one.
Let's see. All right, we're gonna do like kind of like a fun one. So, would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
I wouldn't want to.
This one was tough for me.
Invisible because I think I don't trust myself.
But also, yeah. But also,
I would probably descend to madness.
Yeah, but also, I mean, there's. Flying would be awesome.
Flying would be cool. Like, are you talking just like flying like you got a jetpack on you or something? You have to flap?
Like a bird.
That would change it. I don't want to flap like a bird.
Yeah, if you fly, you have to flap like a bird.
No.
That's how you have to get everywhere.
That changes it because then you look goofy as hell.
And then to be invisible, you have to. And then you go poof.
You close your eyes like that.
Yeah. And then you can be invisible for a while. I don't know. Flying would be cool. Even if I had to do that. You have to start.
That's Andy's goofy ass flying again. No one's even impressed. They're just fucking busting your balls. Look at his goofy shit ass flapping his wings. Fly like a bird, Andy.
Yeah, throwing shit at you.
I would probably Well, what would be more useful? See, I would probably cheat and lie if I was invisible, and then I would like to get money and get ahead and do things. Like I don't want to go down that route. I guess fly. What are you going to do invisible things for? Like,
but I don't know. I mean, invisible things you can like. I mean, you can just.
It's all going to be malicious.
Yeah. I mean, really,
or I mean, unless you're getting it. I mean, you're sneaking into concerts. You're sneaking into festivals.
I mean, for sure.
You're at the Super Bowl. You're at the fucking.
You could also fly into concerts. You can fly into those.
No, then you're gonna
land on stage,
flapping your ass in there. You're gonna become a Falcons mascot. It's what you're gonna be reduced to if you're flapping your wings.
One hell of a mascot. Invisible, yeah, you're gonna do some sketchy shit. You just can't help it. You're gonna steal.
You're gonna steal.
Yeah, it's too easy.
It's too easy.
Even sneaking into a concert, stealing. So I mean, it's like you're gonna.
It's stealing.
Why does everything like yeah, you would, but flying like what do you? I mean, flying though, what are you gonna do? Fly somewhere by yourself?
I don't know what I would do if I was flying. It would just be, I guess, recreational.
Yeah, it's not like you're like.
Because you are gonna get shot down though if you go places. Like where are you gonna fly? I mean, like we got an unidentified object. We're gonna fucking shoot a missile at your ass.
Well, I mean, like, what are you gonna do? Tell your family, hey, I'll guys meet you at the restaurant. You know, where they're gonna drive and you're gonna fly there. Like
again, it can't be flapping, dude. There's no way. Yeah. You got to be like Superman.
It has to be
you got to be flying.
It's not cool. It's not cool because that makes it too easy. If you're cool,
okay, then
fly.
I guess
like,
okay, then fine. Fuck it. I'm gonna go invisible, and eventually I'm gonna become moral. I'm gonna start out doing bad shit, but it's gonna be justified for my family, and I'm gonna steal to get ahead, and then I'm gonna be like, well, maybe I shouldn't do that anymore, and then I'll become good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll ever stop like doing stuff. I'd always probably, sneak into places, do things like.
I know.
Of course, you just like go to the movies and walk right in.
And I would justify. Well, a lot of people do a lot of other shit. I'm not harming no one. No one sees me here. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, you got to do something good.
I'm not gonna be a perv.
No. I'd be that was my first thing. I'm going, dang, I'd like to go to movies. You go. Like I was just thinking, like going to like a restaurant or something. Just go into like the back, grab some food.
Dude, they put it there, no one's looking. Then you get the thing. You run off with. They think there's a ghost.
Pizza walking out the back.
Just floating
like,
pizza.
What the fuck?
I'm tripping.
I mean, that was my thing. I'm like, oh, yeah, like sneaking into games, going to any.
That's
game
what I would. Yeah, a game would be. Every.
Yeah, all you have to do is just hop the gates. There's security.
I would have been at the Super Bowl to watch Kendrick. I would have been at the Juneteenth pop-out concert, Kenny and Friends. You do that kind of shit.
Yeah, I'd be like
front row seats at Hamilton.
Yeah, any event you want to go to, you're just like, yeah, almost get up.
Museums, you'd be
stage like this on the side,
chilling.
They can know you're there.
They're not gonna know you're there. Yeah, okay, invisible.
Just chill.
I'm going invisible. And I'm going to be morally ambiguous.
I'll try to be as much as I can, but I mean, I'm not going to do anything to harm anyone or take from anyone. I'm not going to steal from people. That's just no. I mean, I'm going to watch some free shows.
We're just bending the rules a little bit.
They're going to throw that food out anyways.
Exactly. All right, I got a funny one for you. If you could only eat these two types of food for the rest of your life. White Midwestern food or British food?
Ooh. Okay.
Beans on toast. So white, like a lot of casseroles, not a lot of seasoning. Luann made it. Brought it to the potluck at church.
Oh no.
It's edible.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad, but it's not or British. So British food, there are some good options. But a lot of it is like, ugh.
So it's like Southern food. Like what kind of like restaurant style? Like would it be like a Cracker
Barrel?
It's
not Southern. It's Midwest. Yeah, Cracker Barrel. Midwestern, like Iowa, Barrel. Nebraska.
Like that type, just like a heavy food, like country fried steak, gravy, like for dinner.
Yeah,
like a big old biscuit or something like
biscuits.
Like baked goods.
Yeah, heavy.
See, I'm already feeling bloated.
A lot of casseroles. Everything
casseroles.
becomes a casserole. Everything becomes a casserole. One pot, one dish. Throw it all in there.
Just throw it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, British food though. So, what's British food like? What is that like? What?
British food, like I think.
Or is that like Icelandic?
Haggis.
I don't know what the hell.
Haggis. What the fuck is
what
haggis?
Is haggis? I don't know. It sounded
no, I gotta look it up. Haggis.
I've heard that something.
Haggis. It's a savory. Oh my god, this is terrible. Haggis is a savory pudding made from sheep's heart, liver, and lungs, mixed with oatmeal, suet, and spices.
I knew it was
Scotland.
Scotland. Yeah. So British would be
British food. I mean, fish and chips. That's kind of like, you know.
I mean, I can do some
shepherd's
fish and
pie.
chips.
I do like shepherd's pie. I think that can also be Irish, maybe, and Scottish. They probably all got a version.
Mm-hmm.
The full English breakfast. You know, you got the blood sausage. I think in some places, black pudding. That's like blood pudding. Meat pies. You know, they got the scones and jam, clotted cream.
Meat pie scares me.
Meat pie. That sounds like a category on Pornhub or something.
That one kind of worries me. Yeah. Ooh, meat pies.
Let's see what they have to offer.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. So you get one of these cuisines, if we can call it that. No, I don't want to shit on any region, but not known for their culinary delights.
I'd probably have to go with the British. I just the other stuff just sounds so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I'll be 500 pounds. It'd be
in the Midwest.
Chicken fried steak every night. Stews.
Stews are all right though.
Casserole. I love a stew. I make a good stew, but like just casseroles,
like cheese and like sour cream casseroles or something like heavy potatoes.
Just throw a stick of butter in there.
Yeah.
Scallop
potatoes.
Like that's food I want. Like when it's cold, like it's cold out, gloomy.
And
that's
cold in the Midwest a lot.
Yeah, we have nothing to do. You know, you're not going to be active because you know you're just going to eat that and just feel like, whoa, we might as well just sit and watch the rain. But yeah, I'd probably have to go with the fish and chips.
Yeah, sit there and eat your haggis, Andy. Eat your haggis.
Yeah, haggis.
All right, on to the next one.
All right. Would you rather? This one kind of made me laugh. This is a funny one. Would you rather have a horizontal butt crack or a vertical mouth? This is the one I read this one, and
I'm the only one. I'm the only one like this, right? Everyone else is still normal.
Yes,
I'm the only one like this.
Yes, you had a birth defect. You have a horizontal mouth, vertical mouth, and a horizontal mouth. I read this one and I started giggling, and I couldn't stop giggling for a few minutes thinking about it. Because this is what I was giggling about.
That's what I'm at.
Every time you'd walk down some stairs, you'd be clapping.
It would do that.
So it's like, you know, your cheeks.
Well, how did I guess okay. I guess all right. I could see it, but it's weird.
Yeah, so you're gonna be like, you know, your butt's gonna be like this, and your mouth's gonna be like this, like this way. Just twist it.
So the butt crack doesn't go all the way across horizontally because that's
just like your butt is. How your butt crack is now, it'd be just.
Your legs have to connect somehow to your torso.
You just this way, and they connect underneath. So you have a big butt cheek, cheek. You'd be like, you know, oh, you're gonna look different. You ain't gonna be able to fit in any Levi's.
Are we able to have cosmetic surgery later in life, or we got to live with this the whole time?
No, you just have to live with this. This is how, because you know how
I'm
funny
gonna
you're gonna look, how crazy you're gonna look with the vertical
right.
mouth.
All right.
Or a big ass. Like whenever you go to how do you have to have some special bathing suit?
I'm going
mouth.
I'm going mouth. I'm going mouth because you could be a ninja. You could have a mask. You could be like the Mandalorian.
Swear mask. You could swear
always
mask.
That's your thing. That's just your thing.
Yeah.
You're weird like that. No one sees my mouth.
Could you imagine when you take it off, what you would look like?
God damn.
Oh.
I did not expect that. Yeah, that would be tough.
Oh.
Vertical mouth is tough. The stuff of nightmares. But I don't know if I could do the ass across.
You just drop your pants, be like, what the fuck?
That ruins. No, I gotta go to the mouth.
Oh.
I gotta go to the mouth. What about you?
I had to think about this one for a while. I'm like, because I kept going back and forth. And I think in the end, I went with the butt crack. Just because I just don't want anyone staring at me like that. I think I could hide the butt crack a little more than I could hide my face. And I just don't want to wear a mask everywhere I go all the time. I'd be like, I'd have to just embrace my ass. Just
your horizontal.
Start at OnlyFans or something. I don't know.
There would be some people. There would be some people.
But it would look weird as fuck. But
I can't even picture how it works. You might not even be able to walk. I'm not thinking you'd be able to walk.
I don't know. You kind of have. You have
the anatomy seems fucked up. How do you,
I don't know. Shuffle.
The truffle shuffle. All right, that was hilarious.
But yeah, no, I read that one today and it made me giggle. I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta throw that in there. That was kind of funny. So I go with the booty.
All right. So for the rest of your life, you can only listen to one of these genres: rock or rap. And rock, I think, would include probably like hippie rock, like the Grateful Dead and stuff. Everything from hard to
it's rock, it's bluegrass rock, it's bluesy, it's everything. That's hard. Oh, so I go in spurts. That's the hardest part.
Actually, I'll say hip hop because that kind of includes some R&B, right?
Yeah. Damn. This one's hard.
No, it's hard. This one's tough.
It's really hard. Gosh. Because right now, see, I was into hip hop for the last few months, and then now I'm going back the other way again right now.
Back into
that's what's hard. Yeah, because it's.
Are you going dead right now? It's they have a season,
but it's Grateful Dead season. Well, it's just they're back at the Sphere. They're in Vegas now, so it's just a lot of dead stuff here. But the music though, I go back. Oh, Sting, forever. That would be hard forever.
Yeah, it's like Desert Island. You only get this genre the rest of your life.
I'd probably go rock in my life.
Cut out the hip hop.
I don't want to.
If this world,
I know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like going, okay, what? And then I think about this other stuff, music I love that, and I gotta feel which one means more, and that's the thing. And the rock stuff is, for me, I've had more what do you call it? More of I don't know, music,
personal connection to it.
Personal connection to music and songs and shows, specific shows. I hear songs and just being in different states and stuff where I don't listen to hip hop that way. I don't take I won't take mushrooms and listen to Kendrick, even though you probably could.
You'd get a little probably, but annoyingly
it's so, it is too much almost. Where the other way, it's I don't know. It's just I don't know. So I think now I would miss the whole experience of just the music I love and from everything, like you said, bluegrass, rock, all that stuff, this whole thing.
Well, I think
where hip hop, I would miss it.
You'd still get some bluegrass. Bluegrass is not rock per se.
No,
so we'll still
but
give
it
you
kind
that.
of falls, yeah.
But still, you'd lose the rock, even the classic rock, modern rock.
That's the part. Like now, I just I would miss more. I just don't know if I can go forever without that.
Forever.
But then hip hop too. It's like,
see, I would have to keep hip hop. It's just too important for me.
Yeah, hip hop was a lot of early age for me.
It was my first love. Yeah, and then I got into some rock and folk and all sorts of things, and then now it's really been back to hip hop for a while.
Yeah, so I was hip hop all the way till I didn't get into rock and roll shit till 5-6 years ago. Really hard, like a lot.
Oh, for real? Okay.
It's later for me.
Oh,
yeah, actually, right before the fire, so
2016,
17. Yeah, it's 2016, 2017. So it's probably been almost 10 years, 8 years, where I really started going more rock shows, doing stuff like that, and
yeah,
and where I started becoming more like a lyricist with music, just because and then just.
Some people really don't care about lyrics, and I find that perplexing.
And that's how I was.
Mike and I have talked about that. He doesn't care about lyrics, and I find it interesting.
Yeah, I was like that for years and years and years. I was more of a head bobber. I was the beat. I was the, that's why, because growing up on hip hop and stuff, the words, you can understand them, you're listening to it. But it was more of the, that's why we like the bass back then. It was it was that kind of, it was filling the beat as you're going boom, boom. So in my head, like for me in sports, when I was playing football, wrestling, I would always have like a song in my head, just as I'm wrestling. Sometimes I'm like going to the beat of stuff, like in a song. There's times where I've wrestled people like to a song
in cadence.
Yeah, to like Tupac or whatever. You just be in there because you just start doing moves. Seriously, it was Shorty want to be a thug. You know what I mean? Shorty want to be a thug, and then I'd pop in the back of the head every time, like a boom. It was like it would just like I would listen to music in my head, but it was more the beat for me. Dun, dun, and then like it was just certain songs. Like I would do that sometimes.
But you were an assassin, though. You were an assassin. You're different.
Man, like even in baseball, you're out in the field, sitting there, you're just kind of singing. So I'm not singing words. I'm just.
But the confidence to be wrestling one-on-one with another human being and on the beat, slap him in the head, listening to Tupac in your head. That's different. That's different than most people. Most people aren't that.
Yeah. But so that's why I was like it was like I don't know. That's why I like the bass and stuff. It was the boom boom. That's why we were the head bob. Everyone's always It was just but then
I got it. It was
now it's like lyrics.
Sometimes you go to a TED Talk and you listen to some of these rappers.
I'll spend 2 weeks on an album that just dropped, going through the whole fucking album now, like just watching videos.
Did you see the
reading
Luther
articles? I haven't got. I don't want to.
You haven't? Oh,
I took a break. I took a break because I know once I was like, is it one of those where they break it down? Is it a break it down video or no? Or is it just a music video?
No, I mean, have you just seen the music video? The Kendrick music video for Luther?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You've seen the music video. Yeah. No, I don't know about the breakdowns. No, I mean,
I don't know if there's anything in there. I just haven't listened to that song that way. See, that song I haven't listened to like.
There's a lot in there. It's Kendrick. There's always a lot.
Yeah. And like that song yet, I haven't. I've just like I'm kind of like on that song more in my old ways of that song right now. I haven't really dove deep into it.
You just want
to. I just like the beat. Like I'll turn the car just to hear. Like I'm talking, I'll talk over it. But that sound in the background, I love it. Just
that drop at the Super Bowl of it was really good.
Yeah, that's with that song. I just haven't got into like
on the video it was cool. It was like classic, like
I think
black love. That was very positive.
Maybe I haven't seen it. I don't think I have.
The one thing, the GNX is covered up with something over it. And I'm like, are we going to get a GNX Deluxe? I hope so. That's my hope.
Yeah, it's always something. See, that's
don't go down the rabbit hole. You're not ready.
I'm
ready.
gonna be up till like 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning. Oh, did you see this? Did you see this? Holy shit!
You just have all these texts like, "Fuck, did you know?"
I'm gonna wake up to like 14 messages. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the deep dive. I just kind of wanted to enjoy the video. I'm kind of like you at this point.
I'll probably. I don't think I've watched the video then. I thought I have. Maybe I haven't.
Well, we could probably get to one more each, right? Before we piss off. Before we fuck off.
All right, let's see. One more each. Let's see. Let's make this one a good or funny one. Okay, I have 2. We'll do one real quick. This one.
All right.
This one is: would you rather be tattooed from the neck down, all the way, like or just have one face tattoo?
Oh, I think I'd go
neck down, like neck down, just like you're tattooed, your suit of tattoos. It can be whatever you want,
or just one face tattoo,
or just one face tattoo. Like, do you want to be tattooed?
Are you allowed to get tattoos with the face tattoo? Are you allowed to have other tattoos as you normally are?
Yeah, you
just got to get the face.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, like you can still have tattoos.
Your dick and everything.
Like everything, you're tattooed. Have you seen those bodysuit guys? Yeah, have you seen the bodysuit guys?
No, I mean,
like,
yeah, I mean,
you don't have to, like, you don't have to get your balls sack. You can go around your sack. You can go, around your butt.
I don't think they can.
Like, yeah, but I'm saying like your hands, the top. You're not you don't have to have your palms. I'm talking like you can still be
not the body,
but like your hand. You don't have to do your fingers, but I'm just saying like your hands, like how my sleeve is, like my sleeve. But like this, all the way.
Can you pick what the tattoos are, or you just?
Yeah, you can pick your tattoos.
Okay,
you can pick your tattoos. You can pick what you want.
Or a face. How big is the face tattoo?
It has to just be noticeable, like you notice it. It can't just be like it can't be just a little teardrop. Like it has to be like.
It's like the Mike Tyson.
Let's say it has to be at least minimum.
Like a quarter, like a quarter size.
Yeah, minimum 3/4 of an inch.
$50.
Like at least the size of a $50.
$50.
Enough where it's noticeable. It can't be passed as a mole.
That's pretty fucking big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
face, jawline, and then everything.
Jawline, face, forehead.
What about forehead? Have you seen the Trump one? Did you see the guy who did crud? It was KRUD. They did it as a joke, some radio station, and he got it to win $250,000 or $500 or something. And he sued him and won.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so this big or the whole thing? So neck down.
Or just a bodysuit.
Neck, including neck?
Uh-huh.
I'm afraid to get the front.
It hurts. It fucking hurts.
It has to.
I
want to get this. I wouldn't mind about this, but I don't want to get this.
My friend just had it done, and he's a tattoo artist. He's a tattoo artist, and he said this
sucks.
He apologized. He's all for everyone neck tattoo that I have done. I am so sorry.
This is hard.
Like, oh shoot, but it can't hurt worse than nipple.
Oh, I have to do the nipple too. Do you have to do under the armpit, shave and under the armpit?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll let your balls. I'll let you have your balls.
See, I've done
your balls in package,
and I've done my ribs, and it hurts so bad. And to think I have to do the whole thing now. Or the face tattoo is not something I want to do though.
Yeah, it's like you have to where are you gonna put a face tattoo?
What is it gonna be?
Yeah. A silver dollar.
A fly. So someone slaps you.
Yeah. It's just a fly.
This is hard, dude. I'm gonna go bodysuit, man, and just be sick.
You could hide.
I'm gonna do bodysuit, I guess. I gotta
you can wear
man up.
Face tattoo.
I can't think of anything on my face that would be cool that I would want. I'd go bodysuit. What about you? Bodysuit?
Yeah. Bodysuit.
That's
the only part. Yeah. Only part I don't want to do is.
What kind of tattoo do you put on your ass?
Whatever you want. Character. Some kind of cartoon character or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have some crazy tattoos. So this way.
Funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna be learning a tattoo also. So
that'd be cool.
Give myself tattoos, and I gotta start learning this stuff and start I'm not gonna be a tattoo artist per se. I physically my
you can tattoo something on me. I'll let you tattoo something on my face, silver dollar signs.
Your face, little teardrop. I'll give you a teardrop. Cool little teardrop.
Could you imagine?
What is that?
All right, my last one. You can only eat these two foods the rest of your life.
Oh.
Greek or Hawaiian?
Oh gosh. You know what I had for lunch today?
Greek.
Hawaiian.
Ah.
Natalia and I went for Hawaiian today.
Well, sir. Hit you with a tough one.
Holy cow, and this Hawaiian barbecue place is crazy. Oh my gosh, it's so good. But see, I love Greek food. That's so I love Greek food. I love the hummus.
What's the hummus?
I love the pita. The hummus. I love the the kebabs, the steak. They call it with a steak. I don't even know the names of them. Like on a nice little bed of pilaf rice and their salad they have. Oh, that Mediterranean salad. Oh. And then Greek place
haggis.
Yeah, but then Hawaiian today I had the chicken. I forget what they call it, katsu, whatever. The crispy. Oh, the they do a little macaroni in there. The poke bowls, the nice fresh poke bowl. Dang. I think I'm gonna go. I gotta go Mediterranean or the Greek. Oh, I can't hear you.
Yeah, it's because I was about to sneeze and I muted myself and I forgot to unmute.
I'm probably gonna have to go with that.
Yeah, the Greek, huh?
The Greek. I love the Hawaiian. Oh, today it was so good. Oh, gosh, but
lamb with tzatziki, those flavors, like
the gyros, the chicken, their meats are so good.
The souvlaki, don't you get the souvlaki?
Yeah. Baklava for dessert. Oh, but they're skewers. I go to this place and they have these meat kebabs. The steak is so I can just eat. Oh. And then yeah. Damn it. I'm hungry.
Yeah, see, we have to end with food when we're high.
Food.
I would agree with you. I probably eat Hawaiian poke, things like that more often, just because, like, I don't know if there's a great Greek place here in Chico. I think there's a decent Mediterranean. There's a couple good Mediterranean ones. One's owned by a Syrian family, and the other is Pakistani, which is probably my favorite.
Yeah,
but Greek food, yeah, I'd probably keep Greek, but Hawaiian food is so good.
There's some good spots. Yeah, there's some good spots out here.
We got to do Hawaiian. We got to do Hawaiian because we didn't do that last time I was there. We did the Greek place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's this Hawaiian barbecue place. If you like some barbecue, they do beef ribs. They're also
I haven't had ribs in a while.
They do the big ass huge. There's like a plate they make. It's like $40, and there's so much meat. It's just a pile. It's their chicken, their ribs. It's all their they call it the big kahuna. And then it's on the bed of rice underneath with the potato, like the macaroni salad. They do those plates, the macaroni salad and stuff. They're the Hawaiian barbecue plate. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, we'll definitely do some of that. But well, cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you on the flip side.
Yeah. Show.
We out of here.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Salute.